Let's talk about sustainable travel today. Let's talk about sustainable travel today.
That sounds great. What aspects are you most interested in?
I think we should start with eco-friendly transportation options.
Absolutely. Have you ever tried traveling by train instead of flying?
Yes, I love train journeys. They're often more scenic too.
Exactly. Plus, trains usually have a lower carbon footprint.
What about buses? They can be a good option as well.
For sure, buses are often cheaper and can be quite comfortable.
Do you think electric buses will become more common?
I hope so. They're a great way to reduce emissions in cities.
Speaking of cities, how can we make urban travel more sustainable?
Walking and biking are two of the best ways to get around.
I agree. Plus, it's a great way to explore a new place.
Have you ever used a bike sharing program while traveling?
Yes, I did in Amsterdam. It was so much fun.
Amsterdam is perfect for biking. Did you find it easy to navigate?
Very easy. The bike lanes are well marked and safe.
That's good to hear. What about public transport in other cities?
I think cities like Tokyo have an excellent public transport system.
Definitely. The trains are punctual and cover a lot of ground.
What about the environmental impact of air travel?
It's significant, which is why I try to limit flying when I can.
Same here. I prefer to travel closer to home when possible.
That's a smart choice. Have you explored any local destinations recently?
Yes, I visited a national park nearby last weekend.
That sounds amazing. Did you hike while you were there?
Yes, I did. The trails were beautiful and well maintained.
Hiking is such a great way to connect with nature.
It really is. I felt so refreshed after spending time outdoors.
What other activities do you enjoy when traveling sustainably?
I love visiting local markets and trying regional foods.
That's a great way to support local economies too.
Exactly. Plus, it's a fun way to experience the culture.
Have you ever stayed in eco-friendly accommodations?
Yes, I stayed at a green hotel once. It was really nice.
What made it eco-friendly?
They used solar panels and had a recycling program.
That's impressive. I'd love to stay at more places like that.
Same here. It feels good to know you're making a positive impact.
Do you think more travelers are becoming aware of sustainability?
I hope so. Awareness is the first step towards change.
It seems like more people are discussing it these days.
Yes, social media plays a big role in spreading the message.
I've seen many influencers promoting sustainable travel tips.
It's great to see that kind of content gaining popularity.
What's one tip you'd give someone new to sustainable travel?
Start small, like reducing plastic use while traveling.
That's a good point. Every little bit helps, right?
Exactly. Even bringing a reusable water bottle makes a difference.
I always carry mine. It saves money and reduces waste.
Do you think travel companies should do more for sustainability?
Absolutely. They have a huge impact on the industry.
It would be great to see more eco-friendly tour options.
Yes, and promoting local guides can also help communities.
Supporting local businesses is so important for sustainable travel.
It creates jobs and keeps the culture alive.
Have you ever taken a volunteer trip?
I haven't, but I've heard they can be very rewarding.
They are. You get to give back while exploring new places.
That sounds like a win-win situation.
It really is. Plus, you meet amazing people along the way.
What's your favorite destination for sustainable travel?
I'd say Costa Rica. They prioritize ecotourism.
I've heard that. Their biodiversity is incredible.
Yes, and they have many conservation efforts in place.
It's inspiring to see a country so committed to sustainability.
I'd love to visit their national parks someday.
Same here. The wildlife must be breathtaking.
Have you thought about traveling to any specific eco-destinations?
I've been considering Iceland. Their renewable energy is impressive.
Iceland is beautiful. The landscapes are like something out of a dream.
I'd love to see the northern lights while I'm there.
That would be unforgettable. Have you seen them before?
No, but it's definitely on my bucket list.
It's such a magical experience. You should go for it.
I will. What other eco-friendly practices do you follow?
I try to minimize my waste and support local artisans.
That's a great approach. It helps keep traditions alive.
Exactly. Plus, handmade items make unique souvenirs.
Have you ever participated in a beach cleanup while traveling?
Yes, I did once, and it was really fulfilling.
That's awesome. It's a great way to give back to nature.
It felt good to contribute to the environment.
I'd like to join one next time I'm at the beach.
You should. It's a fun way to meet like-minded people.
I love that idea. What about carbon offsetting?
It's a good option for those unavoidable flights.
I agree. It helps balance out the emissions.
Have you ever calculated your carbon footprint?
I have. It was eye-opening to see the impact of my travel.
It can be surprising, right?
Definitely. It motivates me to make more sustainable choices.
What's one change you've made since then?
I've started taking fewer flights and opting for road trips.
That's a great change. Road trips can be a lot of fun.
They really are. Plus, you can explore more along the way.
Exactly. It makes the journey just as enjoyable as the destination.
Have you ever camped while traveling?
Yes, I love camping. It's a great way to connect with nature.
Camping is a perfect sustainable option too.
It is. Just make sure to follow leave no trace principles.
Absolutely. Respecting nature is key when camping.
What's your favorite camping spot?
I really enjoyed a site near a lake last summer.
That sounds beautiful. Was it crowded?
Not at all. It was peaceful and serene.
That's the best kind of camping experience.
For sure. Do you have a favorite camping memory?
Yes, I once camped under the stars in a national park.
That sounds incredible. Stargazing is so relaxing.
It really is. Nature has a way of calming the mind.
I couldn't agree more. What's your dream travel destination?
I'd love to visit New Zealand for its stunning landscapes.
New Zealand is on my list too. The scenery looks amazing.
Plus, they have a strong focus on sustainability there.
That's a big plus. I admire their conservation efforts.
Me too. It's inspiring to see a country prioritize the environment.
Do you think sustainable travel will become the norm in the future?
I hope so. It's essential for our planet's health.
I think more people are starting to recognize its importance.
Yes, and that gives me hope for the future of travel.
Let's keep spreading the word about sustainable practices.
Definitely. Every conversation helps raise awareness.
I'm glad we're having this discussion today.
Me too. It's always great to share ideas with you.
Thanks, Alice. I appreciate your insights on this topic.
Anytime, Bob. Let's keep exploring sustainable travel together.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Me neither. Here's to more eco-friendly travels ahead.
Cheers to that. Let's make a positive impact wherever we go.